High scores, higher stakes, the insane court case between Billy Mitchell and Karl Jobst. Alright, buckle up, weirdos! Because this isn't just another video about video game drama. No, this is a full-blown courtroom saga wrapped in 8-bit nostalgia, controversy, YouTube beef, a tragic loss, and a whole lot of legal fees. Today we're unpacking the absolutely wild defamation case that just blew up between Billy Donkey Kong, Daddy Mitchell, and Karl Jobst, YouTube's gaming investigator-in-chief. And yes, the late Apollo legend's name is tragically part of the mix. Let's break this thing down like an original Donkey Kong cabinet after too many rage slams. Level 1. Meet the players. On one side, we've got Billy Mitchell, arcade legend, Guinness World Record holder, the man with the American flag tie and hair straight out of a 1980s soap opera. He was the first guy to hit a perfect Pac-Man score and break $1 million on Donkey Kong, and for years he was seen as gaming royalty. But then the internet happened. Cue Karl Jobst, an Aussie YouTuber with a knack for deep diving into speedrunning scandals and calling out cheaters with all the enthusiasm of a caffeinated watchdog. Karl's channel has been a lighthouse for drama in the gaming world, especially when it comes to Mitchell. Then there's the third and most tragic figure, Apollo legend, real name Benjamin Smith, a fellow YouTuber who made waves in the speedrunning scene and took his own life in December 2020. His name would become part of a devastating footnote in this lawsuit. Level 2. The cheating controversy. Now, Billy Mitchell's drama didn't start with Karl. Back in 2017, he was accused of cheating, specifically of using MAME, emulation software, instead of original arcade hardware to achieve some of his Donkey Kong scores. Twin Galaxies, the video game record-keeping org, booted his records. Guinness followed suit. Mitchell sued back, reinstated his scores, then sued some more. Enter Karl. In 2021, Karl released a video titled, "The Biggest Con Men in Video Game History Strike Again." I mean, subtle, right? In it, he not only accused Billy of cheating and filing frivolous lawsuits, but also drew a direct line between Mitchell and the suicide of Apollo legend. Yes, he said, publicly, that the stress from a settlement between Apollo and Billy contributed to Apollo taking his own life. He also claimed Apollo had to pay Billy a large sum of money. Problem? None of that was true at all, at least not according to the judge. Fast forward to 2025, Billy Mitchell sues Karl for defamation in Brisbane District Court. He sought $400,000 in general damages and another $50,000 in aggravated damages. And what do you know? He won. The judge found 5 major defamatory claims in Karl's video, with the most serious being the false connection between Mitchell and Apollo's death. The court ruled that Karl implied Billy hounded Apollo legend to death by forcing a financial settlement. In legal terms, that's recklessly indifferent to the truth. In human terms, that's a hell of a thing to accuse someone of in a YouTube video watched over 500,000 times. Despite Karl issuing a retraction video in July 2021, the damage was already done. Karl's lawyers argued that Billy already had a bad rep, that the internet had memed him into a cheater who sues everyone persona, and Karl was just pointing that out. But the judge wasn't buying it. While Billy may have been controversial, the court said Karl crossed a line from commentary into fabrication. Oh, and just to add gasoline to the pixelated bonfire, the court noted that Billy once wrongly believed Apollo had died before and celebrated it. Yeah, that happened too. But even with all that context, the judge ruled that Karl's reckless assumptions seriously damaged Billy's already battle-scarred reputation and ordered Karl to cough up $350,000 plus interest and legal costs. Yikes. Predictably, the gaming internet went nuclear. Half the crowd is screaming "Free Karl," while the other half is like Billy just sued his way into a dub again. It's messy, it's emotional, and everyone's playing armchair lawyer in the quote tweets. Karl responded publicly, saying he's disappointed in the verdict and will explore his options. No word yet on if he's appealing, but you can bet your best speedrun time he's not going quietly. This isn't just petty YouTube beef. This is a moment of reckoning for internet creators. Commentary content, especially when it involves real people, mental health, and legal issues, is a dangerous game if you're not careful. The court didn't say don't criticize, it said, don't make asterisk tee up and hit upload without checking your facts. YouTubers have power, a lot of it. And as we're learning, you can't just speculate dramatically about someone's involvement in another person's death and not expect serious consequences. Billy Mitchell walked away from this trial with his honor, sorta, intact and his bank account fatter. Karl Jobst got slapped with a massive judgment and a harsh reminder that being a content crusader doesn't exempt you from the law. An Apollo legend, he remains the most tragic part of this whole thing. A talented creator who battled personal demons and whose story should never have been dragged into courtroom theatrics. So the next time you fire up a Donkey Kong machine, remember, the real boss battle isn't on screen. It's happening on YouTube, in courtrooms, and deep in the comment section. If you like this breakdown, subscribe to Brittany's Archive of Curiosity, where the drama is real, the facts are double-checked, and the weird stories just keep on coming. Smash that like button harder than Billy smashed those arcade records, and I'll see you next time.